Welcome back to On the Branch.
Which guy's next?
Octo Pimp guy.
No, not Octopimp. Octopimp? No, that's
No, the guy on the right, the
that's a
octopus
YouTuber.
pimp.
That's a mammoth, and he is the next guy.
Well, see, I knew where we were going.
Count the appendages, Amarith. 7.
5.
7, because he's got those big floppy ears.
So he's an octopus.
No, 7. Septipus.
Heptopus.
Septipus.
Heptopus.
Sept. Sept is 7, like September. You know, like Wake Me Up When September Ends.
But September hasn't ended.
Oh, that's a
Nor have you still had me listen to that song yet.
Well,
and you're probably going to forget when fucking September ends.
So call back.
Way back.
Explanation, because I think that was in something that got cut. I had made a joke about Waking Me Up When September Ends, and Amarith has never heard that Green Day album or any songs off of it.
It was on Super Metroid.
And so I had told her we were going to listen to both of Green Day's best albums, American Idiot and 21st Century Breakdown, on the road trip that we were about to take at the time. We never listened to them. Yeah. So guess what? Since it's been about a year, we're going on that same road trip again in 6 weeks. And let's see if I forget again.
You're probably going to forget again.
Hey, look, we have Zero's Buster now.
Sweet. Wait, Zero's Buster? You mean X's Buster?
No, well, I mean, it's the same as Zero's Buster. Like, in the bad ending, spoilers. Don't get mad. This game is 20 years old. It's more than 20 years old. Ooh,
yeah.
I feel ancient.
You are old.
In the bad ending of this game, not bad ending, bad middle, Zero dies and gives you his Buster if you don't get it first.
Yeah, but how is that technically the bad ending? Because that's what happens.
Well, yeah, he dies
anyway.
anyway.
Number 2.
He dies no matter what. Well, he just dies, so it doesn't
Yeah, but he dies to like something completely randomly, not like, a boss.
No, in 2 he died to Vile.
You mean in 1?
Well, yeah, but in 2, that's what had happened to him. Like, they didn't change how he had died. It's just, if you collect all of the parts in Mega Man X2...
He dies earlier, so it's even worse of an end?
No, if you collect all the parts, the one that you have to supposedly fight that Sigma cobbles together is a fake one, whereas if you don't get all the parts, he builds a real Zero, and you have to fight the real Zero, which is why it's so much harder if you don't collect all the parts, because that fight is just brutal.
I'm fucking confused. Who's Zero now?
He's the red hair guy.
I know.
Okay, I mean not the red hair guy. He's the red armored blondie who's super cool, and everyone wanted to be him.
The one that Enoch really likes.
The one that everyone really likes, especially if you've ever. That is the reason I wanted long hair as a kid, and I had long hair for years as an adult. Time. Was because of Zero and because just Jamie likes long hair, and I was dating her at the time.
And now you're married to her, and,
No, I don't have long hair because I have a job where it's a hazard. I work with machinery.
Well, I'm saying you said you were dating Jamie, and now you're married. It's not like you
I'm still
broke
dating
up
her.
with...
Technically, I'm still dating Jamie, right?
If you want.
We go on dates.
I know, that's why I said if you want.
Just sometimes you come on the dates because we're hunting for Pokemon.
I don't feel like I go on many stuff with you.
But, by the way, have I mentioned how much I despise people? Oh, I am gonna die.
Nope, you have not.
I'm busy talking.
You have not mentioned how much you despise people. Please go on.
Despise people that will, try to cheat out of an activity. I think I might have mentioned the people that'll, sit and idle their cars while they spin Pokestops in Pokemon Go, and catch Pokemon, and meanwhile they're, belching out fumes, so they have this thing that's meant to be, healthy and environmental and give you an appreciation for parks,
and nature,
and they're just completely subverting it for no good reason.
Oh, you mean like the people who play Pokemon Go and GPS hack?
Yeah, well, or we saw some today that were just driving in their car around the park, spinning stops. That's kind of not the point of the game. Yes, you could do that, but you're not clever. We all thought of that when we first saw the game. Mm-hmm. And 2, you are not getting healthy doing this. This is a tool for getting healthy. I mean, for Niantic, it's a tool for making money because they keep giving you bad hatches of trash Pokemon like Pidgeys and Ponytas and...
Garbage. But that's all dependent on where you are.
I'm not slightly bitter.
Because for us, Arcanines, Ponytas, Sandshrews,
all the fire Pokemon
are common because we live in a desert.
We live in a desert?
Yeah, whereas like if you go anywhere that's by a lake or ocean or anything like that, they have fucking Psyduck, Magikarp.
All those water Pokemon we don't get to ever see even, unless we hatch them. So, anyway.
Speaking of cars, though, I had an interesting ride to work this morning.
God damn it. Okay.
What do you mean, god damn it?
I've been trying to, finish up the whole, speedrunning thing for an episode and a half now.
Well, whose fucking fault is that?
No. Tell your story.
I am going to tell my story. I'm just saying, whose fucking fault is that?
Yours, because you keep changing the subjects.
You're welcome. Anyway, so I had a very shitty ride to work this morning that ended up making me 15 minutes late to work. My phone did not tell me that there was a traffic incident on the way to work this morning, and that kind of pissed me off. So, traffic was backed up about half the highway that I have to take to work, and the only thing that I could think to myself, me being the absolute horrible fucking person that I am, was there better be a fucking 17-car pileup and at least 3 people dead to make me this fucking late for work.
Oh, I've thought stuff like that.
Does that make me a horrible person for thinking shit like that? Am I bad, or is that just, No!
Oh! He boosted me through it.
You lucky fuck.
Well, I would have been able to get out of there if he hadn't hit me in the first place.
Yeah.
So how lucky am I?
But does that make me a bad person?
No, because everyone thinks like that. There's something about being in control of an automobile that makes you a being of pure inner rage that wants all others to die. People could have the most excusable actions ever of they just didn't see you because their car has blind spots. But no, they're a goddamn idiot that saw you and didn't care and thought you were just going to get out of their way while they merged with your car. You get the idea.
It's like driving with Jamie constantly.
Yeah, I have that inner monologue all the time. I just don't vocalize it. Jamie just lets her inner road rage out for all of us around to hear.
And to make everyone else scared while they're driving with her.
Okay, can I do it? Can we do it? I'm going to sit here for hours trying to do it that way, so let's just...
So fuck that. No.
Let's just do it the intended
So
way.
anyway, you were talking about something about speedruns that you wanted to finish.
Oh yeah, Jamie and I have really been considering speedrunning Kirby's Epic Yarn because there isn't even a category effectively for... Got it.
Nice.
Category effectively for co-op mode, and it's something we'd like to do as a couple and see if we can
just start it.
See if we're drift compatible,
See if you can get good.
Get good.
Start a thing. Make a.
I'm not sure how well it would come out. Jamie is just not the same level as gamer as we are, as far as
Jamie is a casual gamer.
Well, I don't mean that way. I just mean, well, yes, but I mean execution. She does not have the muscle learning abilities that you or I do.
Well, because she didn't play games like we probably did.
Yeah, she didn't get Smash Brothers Melee when she was 16, so...
I got Smash Brothers...
Well, yeah, you were younger than me.
I had original Smash Brothers back when I was 10.
I don't think the original Smash Brothers kind of holds a candle to Melee, though.
No, but it gives you the introduction at least.
Well, but as far as being a game that requires manual execution, because it's so much slower...
Melee fucked everything because of goddamn wave dashing.
Melee fucked everything because of...
Melee.
Wave dashing was a ridiculous thing to execute, and it would have been nice if that had not made it into the game. What was the other thing from Melee that was just executionally impossible? L canceling.
Yeah.
Where you can,
cancel just about anything.
Cancel a move that you've already set off, so it's still shooting, but then you can do it again, and it's... lots of little things like that are the worst.
Basically, man, he's just really fucking teleporting all over. Fuck him.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna die.
Well, I have sub-tanks, and I'm willing to use them because I often have to on this boss.
Yeah. And then, what was the one that was after Melee? It was Brawl?
Brawl was the one that added tripping and made the franchise less fun.
Why did they think tripping was a good idea?
I don't know, but it was so bad it divided the community. There, for years, you would have tournaments for both running because no one could agree that one was superior. There, I finally got him.
Yay! No,
and now cool guys don't look at explosions.
Nope.
Neither do cool Reploids.
Well, yeah, because he's not really actually gendered. He's a robot.
That's a good point. He doesn't have boobs or anything.
He doesn't even have a donger.
You don't know that.
I mean...
Maybe there's like a little hatch that pops up.
He could have it in his hand. He's just constantly holding his dick all the time.
I think we're done with this episode.
Are you sure? You don't want to go down this path?
Next time on the branch, everybody.
It's a deep, dark, long path.
See you tomorrow.